Hey, this is MalcolMMusic, Germany's best, biggest, most amazing R&B show. Let me know if I should speak German. I haven't really gotten too many German fans, so I don't really do it. This is actually the first time I'm trying this out, so I'm gonna talk a little bit before the interview, and then we can catch up later. Um, Getting this interview was crazy. It was crazy. We got there and they told us, well, we don't know about no interview. Jeremiah's not groomed. We can't film it. I'm like, well, he's a handsome guy. He doesn't need no million barbers. But that was like a struggle. And then the label people started arguing with the concert organizers, and they was beefing. I was sitting there like, okay, what is happening? But in the end, everything turned out really nice. It was a great interview. We talked about upcoming project that he's gonna do with Party Next Door. He talked about growing up, how he was as a kid. That was really sweet. And he threw some shade at Apple or the people who did the Apple deal. Remember, he was on the Apple commercial with the We song, There's a We Without You. And so, that's going to be interesting. So, have a lot of fun with watching the interview. And I'll catch you back after the interview.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jeremiah. We out here in Berlin, and you are now tuned into Malcolm Music. I know you ain't doing nothing else, so you might as well keep it locked right here.
Ihr schaut MalcolMMusic. Wir sind hier mit Jeremiah.
Yo.
How was your show?
It was super lit. Everybody was going crazy. I actually really enjoyed myself tonight on stage.
I thought it was dope. It was you're on a tour right now. How did Berlin do so far?
If it was up to me, I definitely rank Berlin so far in this tour probably definitely the top 3 shows, if not the best show so far.
Which other shows were great?
The first show was different. I think it was just unorthodox, and everybody was just kind of going with the flow. But that was a great show, and also I want to say Dortmund was probably a good show as well.
You've been in the business for like 7 years. 2009. Oh, you've been. That's where your big break with B-Day Sex came up. How was the whole process of getting the recording deal and like? Because you came in the game and you initially had like a smash hit. So how did that turn out for you?
Yeah, man, it was just pretty much life changing. We did Birthday Sex was like the 3rd record that I recorded with this producer in college and in my university. Probably, you'll probably understand out here. That was the 3rd song I ever recorded, and like about 2 months from then, it played on the radio in my hometown, Chicago, and from then on, been going crazy. My life has changed dramatically.
You're a very low-key person, I would think. You're not the type that's going to have like a million selfies on Instagram and all that, but yet you still always have mega hits, like all the time. Every time you come around, you have platinum hits. What is the method to you? Like, what is your secret? How do you do it without being like wilding out everywhere, still having these smash hits?
Right now the world is just so social media. Don't get me wrong. I'm very involved and in tune with why, people are taking heed to what's going on. But me, I just stick to the music, man. If anybody that really knows me, they know that that's what I do, you know what I'm saying? So I'm more of the type of person that I like the moment. Like, I'd rather just enjoy the moment if I'm watching some type of entertainment than like going like this and doing that to it. So I'm not saying that I would never or that nobody around me should be doing it, but I definitely feel like that's probably one of the things like I need to work on with my fans to get more involved with them as well. But I appreciate the support without that.
So it's like, is it a conscious decision that you're trying to be like more, discreet? I don't want to share about my everyday life, or is it like, oh, it's so hard? It's like I'm trying to, but it's so difficult. It's annoying. Like, what is it out of the two? You don't want to, or it's just too annoying to do it?
No, not at all. I mean, my life is a movie. To be honest, today I was like, yo, I feel like tonight should have been documented. And I know we got people around, and I know they did document it, but it's a difference from, actually documenting and letting people actually see it in the way we want them to see it. So I feel like, day by day and surely but surely, no pun intended, I feel like the world, just for the matter of the next couple of years, hopefully, will be able to grow with me, and I won't give them too much for them to get tired of me.
Because it's also like you have these big songs that everybody knows, and then
you don't do many videos for your own songs. So I was thinking either it goes with your personality because again, when you look at your social media, it's not that much going on, or is it like an issue where you wish you could, but something is blocking you?
Oh, well, you know what? I mean, as far as video wise, I've actually shot a video for Planes. I tried to shoot a video for Don't Tell Them. It was just a lot of business issue affairs that was going on that those videos never got put out. But to my, I don't know, favor, I'd say the world has still been able to embrace me and the song and love them without actually necessarily having to see me and just for the true art and beauty of music. They love the song just for it being just that.
You've collaborated with so many amazing artists. The wonderful, amazing R. Kelly. How was working in the studio with him? You did the Switch Up song and plenty more stuff, I'm sure. How is he in the studio? How is it to be embraced by such a legend in R&B music?
I actually can't wait till I get in the studio with R. Kelly because I know that the records that we have done, we actually didn't do together, but I think the moment that we actually step probably in the studio, we probably make probably the dopest songs that at least I know. I feel like just knowing that how much I look at him coming from my hometown and just being truly the king of R&B. And don't get me wrong, I know what I'm on right now. And if you want to call me a prince, so be it. But right now, I feel like there's been nobody from Chicago that's made it as successful as R. Kelly under R&B, since he's been out. So to kind of be under that realm, I mean, I can't wait till we actually get in the studio. But from the records that we've done, even being without being together in the studio, I think they turned out pretty dope.
R. Kelly, even the great R. Kelly, he went on Facebook and he was like, people don't buy records, people don't support it. What is wrong with R&B? Because I love R&B music, but it doesn't seem to get that push. Is that a frustration you can understand? Did he have a point with his video? Because I felt it was coming from the heart.
I mean, to each his own. I really just was right now. I mean, people classify me as an R&B artist because I have the capability of singing, but at the same time, I still have collaborated. To me, like the type of and style of music that I want people to like get from me is your perfect blend of hip hop and R&B. So if there could be a genre for that, I mean, if we can make it up, then that's different. But right now, I guess I'll just be R&B.
You also do lots of songs with lots of other singers, like you did a song with Keke Palmer. How was working with her?
Dope. That record turned out it was a little poppier than my usual records, but I felt like just my subtle involvement with that record was key. And I mean, I fuck with Keke Palmer, and she's dope as an actress, and I mean, as well as the world probably know now, as more of a singer and entertainer. And I mean, I thought that was a dope experience.
Off of Late Nights, is there going to be another single that you're going to push? I really like the song with this artist, Feather, and most of the records. Is there one particular song which we can expect for you to put some energy?
You know what? Feather was actually on stage tonight. She helped me sing the song that I had with Natalie LaRose, which was called Somebody. But that was actually Feather off the album who was on stage. But right now, if you ask me, the single would be after Planes that went #1, after Don't Tell Them went #1, and We that now has been #1. I would want to continue at least with that path and get a song that I felt like has the capability of being #1. And to me, even after tonight's show, it sounded like a record I got with Ty Dolla $ign called Impatient.
You got that song We connected with Apple. How did that happen?
I don't know.
You don't know either. Okay, one thing that I love about you is you remake lots of older records that we all love, and you try to bring them to the new generation. You did it you had the Shy record on We, and you did the I Wanna Dance with Somebody on the song with Nathalie Laros, and you done it with many songs. Don't Tell Them, The Fix, also Sexual Healing. So where does that is that your signature thing, or did that just come organically?
Every song was honestly really different. You named about 5 songs, and 2 of them I actually did on my own. The other 3 were records that people presented to me with the idea, and I wasn't the biggest fan of wanting to do them because I know that they are interpolations, and I don't want to come off like I'm just trying to cut the to break the code and try to do remakes, but at the same time, to know that the world embraced the song like that I know Whitney Houston could sing, and then they take it from me. Like, I was like, okay, I'll accept it. And that was a record like that I did with Flow Riders artists that was a happenstance, when we were out there. But at the end of the day, shit, I mean, I feel like music is music. If it feel good, I'm with it. And as far as interpolation wise, it's not really a formula. If it just happens naturally, like I'm with it. But not nothing that I do probably intentionally.
You mentioned Whitney Houston. What are some of like your favorite vocalists that you like to vibe to, male, female groups, which maybe people wouldn't expect that you really love listening to? I talked to Ty Dolla $ign. He was mentioning like Kim Burrell and Brandy, and everybody has like their own favorite singers. What were yours?
I listened to a lot of the verse coming up. I listened to a lot of Drew Hill. Music Soul Child is one of my favorite vocalists as far as the soulful hip hop act of it. Donnell Jones, Genuine, Stevie Wonder, of course, Marvin Gaye, Kanye West, Andre 3000.
Is there somebody, because you've worked with everybody, but is there some people on your bucket list, like 3 people that you really like, you're dying to like maybe do something with them?
I mean, of course, I love to have under my belt a top charting song with Jay-Z. I would have to say probably a good soulful song with Erykah Badu and Busta Rhymes possibly, and then probably just another song with someone that's just in a different genre of music, like J-Lo, for sure.
You're from Chicago. And just to wrap it up, I want to get to know you a little more. How was like is there like an anecdote you can share from growing up? Maybe like how were you as a kid in school? Were you like the prankster? Were you real quiet? Give us like a flashback of like you as a child.
I mean, I think people that don't know me would say I'm quiet, but the people that are around me would probably say the opposite. But while growing up, I mean, I wasn't the class clown, and nor was I the most likely to succeed, but I think I just I was like Leon Phelps, the ladies' man, more when I growing up, and so when it comes to writing, I like to write records that I feel like that would cater to my ladies.
So even as a 7-year-old, you're like is that really like, you're like sending like little notes to like girls?
It was like, do you like me? Yes or no? And then I make a song with a melody. Crazy about that.
Jeremiah, take us away. What do the fans got to know? What are some of the things that we can expect? You said the song with Ty Dolla $ign is your preferred single. What do we need to know?
Besides that, man, I've been working with Sounds. I don't know if you know, he was a producer that was working the night. He did records for me, like Throw Some More with Ray Schumer that had Nicki Minaj and Young Thug. And then a record I had with Wale called Body Like a Benz, which I didn't do tonight, but it was big in America. He's out here right now, so while we're on tour, we've been kind of like recording in like rooms like this with this microphone and like dope songs that I feel like that could go. But besides that, look forward to a joint album with Party Next Door, who's one of Drake's artists, and like fully like very responsible, I wouldn't say, for a lot of Drake records that y'all might know right now. So we're doing a collaborative album, and then I'm gonna come out with a trilogy to Late Nights, which is later that night, and that'll probably come out August, September, October.
Oh, that's the third after the mixtape, and then Late
Well, it was the mixtape. Late Nights was the kind of like cusp of like I feel like the change of when I started kind of getting to my real true bag, and not caring about anything. And then Late Nights, the album was, of course, which is dropped in December, and a lot of records I did tonight. But later that night, I felt like it's probably going to be my best work yet.
Here I am again on MalcolMMusic. Make sure you subscribe, you comment, you like. And I hope you enjoyed the interview. I think I could have maybe, because actually there was an open end, so I could have talked longer, but I just ran out of stuff to talk about because it was Jeremiah so low key. I could have tried to open up a little more, but then I knew I had also a train to catch because he was in Berlin. I came to Berlin for this, and I live in Munich, so hopefully there's going to be another time. He was so cool. It was really great. It's actually a few weeks ago. I want you guys to tell me, it's always I check whether you made it to the end of the video, whether you made it to the end of the video. Tell me your favorite Jeremiah song. And I want to discuss a little bit about how he, like, when you go to his Instagram or his Facebook or his Twitter, there's not like a million Jeremiah pictures like a Trey Songz or like a Chris Brown or like all these other singers would do. So I want to know, like, I think that's kind of cool because he gets to sing all around the world, make his money without all the shenanigans. But then, you'll never be like this huge, massive person. But I feel like, why would you want to be? Then you're being held at gunpoint like Kim Kardashian. So I want to kind of discuss about that a little bit. Check out my Christina Milian interview, which has also been uploaded, and my Waka Flocka Flame interview, which you can also find on my channel. And I just today wrapped up a great interview with BJ the Chicago Kid. So look forward to that. I think that was like his realest interview he's ever done. Really, we started arguing actually a little bit. So thank you very much for watching, and I love you all. Keep sending me messages. And yeah, that was Malcolm Music. Subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to like and comment. Mwah.